Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you how to do Genji's ability to deflect bullets. So, as you saw in the final result, once I'm going to press my E button, I'll be able to reflect this line trace right here. But I'm going to do it two ways, so let me show you the blueprint right here. So here we have the first way and the second way. And now I'm going to show you once again both of them. So this is the first one, which I'm going to plug in here. So the first one is basically a ricochet. As you can see, it's going to get transformed based on my camera where it's pointing. Okay, as you can see, pretty good. And then what we have here is a line trace that is going to fire based on where we are pointing, but this time it's not going to be physically realistic. So as you can see, it's going to get at the point where I'm pointing with my mouse, and that's good. So let's begin. This is the blueprint in my character and this is the blueprint in my enemy. It's a little bit messy, but I'll try my best to explain it. But it's pretty simple actually. So let's start in the character. Here I have an input action mapping called use, bind it to my button. So if you want to get one of those, go to edit, project settings, let it load, go to input, make sure you're on action mappings, click this plus sign right here, give it a name, give it a button, and that's it. Alright, then what you need to do is to get a do once and create a new variable, is deflecting. This is going to let us check if we are deflecting or not, because it's an ability and it is going to have a cooldown. Then here, after 4 seconds, we are going to say that we are not deflecting anymore because our ability just gone, okay? And then we are going to have a 1 second delay until we are going to reset this. So this is going to kind of be the cooldown of the ability. Okay, so once again, this is going to be the activation time and this is going to be the cooldown. So that's literally everything that you need to do into the character. And now let's go into the enemy. Okay, so I can even close this, and this is the enemy. Okay, it seems that it blocked. Alright, so here what I have is an event tick. You should not use event ticks, because probably what you're going to do is either it's going to be a laser or a character that is going to shoot, or I think that's in the most cases that's what you're going to do. So you want to use event ticks, you're going to use your left mouse button probably, and then you're going to have this line trace right here. So just make sure you don't use event tick because that's really inefficient. So this is a simple line trace by channel. We have an arrow right here in front of the actor. Then we have a get word location, plug it into the start, get for vector, multiply that with a float, add these values up and plug that into the end. And because we are going to use event ticks, we can use to draw debug type for one frame. Okay, and one thing that I want to say, let's rename our character to be Genji, and that is because usually, if you're going to have power-ups, you're going to have multiple characters. So you only want to do this cost to Genji. So if we hit anything with our line trace, which is going to, if we hit something, we are going to have this red dot at the end. If we won't hit anything, we won't have the red dot. If we hit something, then we are going to break the hit result, and we are going to cast to our Genji. At this moment, the name here is character because that's how I had it, and it's a bug from the engine. So let's just say this is Genji right here. So we are going to cast to Genji, and if our deflect area, so if the hit component is equal to the deflect area, we are going to do the rest of the blueprint. So let me get back into Genji, because here we are going to have a cube, actually a box collision, which is going to have this extent, so it's not going to be pretty thick, it's going to be pretty thin, and it's going to be in front of Genji's camera, and it's going to be attached to it so he can carry it around. And if I would put it a little bit more in front of him, you could, I think, yeah, you could see it. And if the line trace is going to hit that specific box, you are going to be able to reflect it. And into the collision here, you're going to go to custom here and make sure you have the trace responses to be block all. Okay, so if this is going to be equal to that one, so to the deflect area, then we are going to check if we are deflecting or not from the Genji cast. Because by casting to the character, we can get its variables and its components and pretty much everything from his character. So only when we are going to press our E button, we are going to be deflecting, and if this is going to be false, we are going to print a string with damage, because this means that we are not going to be reflecting, so that is for debugging. So if we are going to reflect, let's say we are going to do the first way. So what we need to do here is to get a line trace, and out of the start, what we need to do is to get a camera out of the Genji character, get the world location and plug that into the start, get a 4 vector of the camera, multiply that with 8000, add these values up and plug that into the end, and from actors to ignore, what you want to do is to get as Genji and plug that into the make array right here. So this is basically like a line trace, a normal line trace from the actual character from the camera, but we are not going to do it from the camera, from the character, we are going to do it from the enemy. And if we are going to hit anything, and we are going to break the hit result, okay, and the hit actor would be equal to self, okay, then we would destroy the actor. So let's see, destroy actor, let's see if this is working. So it seems that it's not working, but as you can see, the line traces are not even going to collide with this, so I think I know why. Okay, so custom, well, that's not really important for now, because if you're going to have a character, it's going to work really well. Okay, then we have the other way where it has the ricochet. So what we want to do here, after we were able to do all these things, all the checking if we are deflecting, if we are having the deflect area in front of us and all that stuff, we want to break the hit result. Okay, and what we need to get from here is the impact point twice, we need to get twice the normal, and out of here, out of this multiplication, out of this amplifying with 8000, we want to get a reroute node and just place them here so you can access them pretty easy. And actually, I think, yeah, we need 2 of impact point and 2 of normal. And what we need to do here is to get a line trace by channel, add the impact point and the normal, and plug that into the start, add the normal, actually the impact point, with a mirror vector by normal. And here, what we want to do is to plug the in vector to be this amplify node right here. And in normal, we want to get the normal from the line trace. And then plug this right here into the end. And then plug the through from here into the line trace by channel. So, this node right here, mirror vector by normal, what it's going to do is that, let's say, I'm going to go right here a little bit and get a fire, and I'm going to get a simple line trace right here. Okay, so let's say we would fire down like this, and then we would go here. Actually, no, I need this to be for persistent. Okay, so I would fire this way down, and then the normal is going to be 90 degrees on the surface, because that's a force in physics, if you know it. It's going to be 90 degrees on the surface. So the mirror of this line trace right here would be somewhere above this. So as you can see, they're going to be pretty equal, but the point should be right here. And they're going to get each other impact point, and they are going to get reflected in the other way. So yeah, that's a pretty rough example, but that's what I have for now. So guys, this was pretty much all for this tutorial. I hope that you liked it and you enjoyed it, and probably there is going to be something that you didn't understand, and if this is the case, then please ask me so I can help you out, because I really want to try to do my best to explain everything as good as I can. So guys, I hope that you learned something new from this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it means a lot to me. And guys, until next time, goodbye.